pretty people, or should I say hello gorgeous, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, welcome to my channel. Make sure that you are subscribed so that you can join all the fun. Almost spilled my coffee doing that. So it's time for a very big life update. So if you've watched any of my college videos in the past, you know that I'm a college student, and more specifically, I'm a college senior. So that means graduation is very soon. It's actually in a month from the date that I'm filming this. It's just crazy. It's crazy to think that it's gonna come to an end and all of this is gonna be taken away from me in just 4 weeks. It's gonna be a big life change, but I think it's going to be for the better. So if you have been watching my journey here on YouTube, you know that my uploading schedule has been just once a week, and sometimes I'll be incredibly busy and I'll miss a week. But for the most part, it's once every single week. And for me, it just feels like it's not enough. And it's not enough. I'm not providing enough content for you guys, and I love creating content, so of course I want to upload as much as possible. But with school and having pre-med as your major, that is not possible. So that's why it's been just once a week. I haven't had much time at all to sit and film and create content for you guys, which really breaks my heart. So the thing that is holding me back from creating content is of course coming to an end, which means once I graduate, I'm gonna be able to make much more content for you guys. So like I just said, my major is in fact pre-med, and I went into college kind of with this idea that, you know, I was gonna pursue medicine, and that is what I was really wanting to do, and I thought I liked it. I thought I was passionate about it, but as the years went by, I just found that to not be true. And I would say by the end of my sophomore year, I knew that that was totally not what I wanted to do, but I had to continue to pursue it because I had already taken organic chemistry 2. I had taken the hardest classes of my major. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna go ahead and finish this. So my mom and I sat down and we had a talk. So my mom's a nurse, and we kind of discussed the fact that medicine wasn't what I wanted to pursue anymore. And it was a hard conversation to have because, you know, I'd been saying since I was a little girl that I was gonna be a doctor, and that was gonna be that. We just talked about how maybe I was swayed into pursuing something that a lot of my family members do. And my mother, of course, is in the medical field. So I looked up to her and I was like, you know, persuaded to study the course that I did study. And we sat down, we had a conversation that I basically didn't want to do what I had thought my entire life that I was gonna do. So yeah, it was a hard conversation, but I basically told her that, you know, I need to do what makes me happy, what I'm passionate about. You know, I can't live my life for anybody else, any of my family members. I can't wake up every day being miserable. I have to do what I'm passionate about, what I love to do, and what excites me, because that is gonna be the rest of my life. So my mom was very understanding once I explained that to her, and once, you know, we talked it out a little bit. She's been so supportive, so sweet, so amazing, and I'm so grateful for her just being understanding. So you may be like, okay, so what are you passionate about? And to be honest, I have a few things that I really love to do. The first one being modeling. I have been a part of this industry since I was really young. Not really young, but I was like 15 when I started, so I was, you know, not mature. I was a baby, really, when I went into the industry and just completely fell in love with it. I've always had this love and this passion for fashion and fashion spreads and magazines and just the creative side of the fashion industry. And modeling really let me take that creative aspect by the horns. It's not the saying, I don't know if it is, but it let me take the bull by the horns. I don't know. But you know, as a model, you get to be in front of the camera and make a creative vision come true. And that is just what makes me so happy, and it just creates a spark inside of me. I love it so much. It feels like that is what I was meant to do. I could literally wake up every day, do it for free, and I would be the happiest woman on the planet. And that's what it's about. It's about finding something that makes you that happy and just brings you that much joy. And obviously I stopped modeling to come to college, but after my sophomore year, I decided, you know what? I'm gonna go back into this industry and I'm going to go ham, go balls to the wall. I'm gonna make this work for me. I'm not gonna lie, it has been so hard with me being up in college. I mean, Miami and Tallahassee are like 7 to 8 hours away from one another, and that's without traffic, without stopping. It's been very, very hard. So my plans after graduation are to move back home and be with my family, which is of course much closer to Miami. My family is a huge part of my life. Being away from them for 4 years has been one of the hardest things that I've ever had to do. They are just such a huge part of my life, and I don't feel complete when I'm not around them. They make me complete. I don't know. I love my family and I can't be away from them. So of course my plan is not to move back home and live in my hometown the rest of my life. There's no way I could ever do that. So I'm going to have a cutoff, a little mark, and right now I'm saying 1 year is what I'm gonna give myself. It may be a year and a half, maybe a year and 3/4, whatever that is. And I'm going to spend that time, I'm gonna work, I'm gonna save money, I'm gonna create content. I'm gonna create content on YouTube and on Instagram, and I am going to work towards what I love. And then I'm gonna save some money and move to New York City. It has always been my dream to do that, and of course I can't just do that straight out of college. I don't think I would survive without a penny to my name, so I need to just save something and do it the right way. I mean, if I would have had it my way, I would have dropped out of college after my sophomore year and moved to New York. Honestly, that is what I would have done. That is in a perfect world where I can do whatever I want, but unfortunately, I cannot. You know, I had leases signed, I had commitments already made, and I promised my mom that I was gonna get my college degree. Not that I'm gonna use it, I'm not doing anything with it. It's literally just a degree with my name on it. Like, okay, I did that for 4 years, and basically I'm getting my degree for my mom. She knows this. I'm gonna walk across the stage, graduation day, and be like, hey mom, I did it for you, girl. Like, it's all for you. Yes, I had a great college experience. I learned so much about myself. I gained independence. I grew as a person. I met new people that will forever be a part of my life. But I wasted a ton of money for that all to come about. So I'm trying to live life with no regrets here. So I'm going to do what makes me happy. And what will make me happy is to move to New York, pursue my modeling career, continue producing content for you guys. I'm not trying to be all like sappy here and inspirational, but if you set your mind to something and you don't let anything hold you back, nothing is impossible. So I'm gonna make it happen if it's the last thing I do, and I promise you, it's gonna happen. So it's gonna be a journey, and I cannot wait to show you guys this journey. I know it's not gonna be perfect. It's gonna be hectic and crazy and fun and exciting, and that's just life. So I cannot wait to take you guys along on this journey with me and see where it goes. So yeah, that's that. That is what my future holds. A year of focusing on myself, my brand, and saving up, and then moving to the Big Apple. And like I said, my family is just such a huge part of my life. I am trying to convince them to move up with me. My mom is like, not about it, but I'm working on her. She's a tough one to crack and to get her out of her ways, but I'm going to try to convince her to move up with me. And it could be me, my sister, and my mom, and we would just, how did I almost forget about my mom? Like, who else? So yeah, I'm trying to convince them to come with me. So if you have any tips on how to do that, let me know down below. So I think that that's everything that I wanted to cover. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this little update, and I hope that you will continue to follow me on my journey, wherever that may be and wherever it may lead to. Also, while we're talking about life updates, I kind of wanted to start a new thing on my channel where I would shout somebody out at the end of each video each time I uploaded. I don't know, I think it's just a good way to kind of tell you guys I appreciate you, to be like, hey, shout out to you, I see you, and I appreciate you. So if you've made it this far and you're listening, make sure that you comment down below. What could you comment down below? Comment down below what you are passionate about, because I don't know, it'd be cool to see what everybody who's watching my channel is into. And of course, I'll choose from one of the commenters and shout you out in my next video, which will be next week. Okay, so I think we're good. I think that is officially everything that I wanted to talk about. So thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.